Hi guys, I hope you're having a good week. You might notice that I look a little different. I'm wearing a hat and a scarf, and so I'm transforming myself this week so we can focus on the topic of the week, which is transformations or re-expressions. And I'm looking at a web page here, and I was trying to find some suitable data which deserved re-expression. And Val Johnson's a friend of mine. He's a professor at Texas A&M, and here on Google Scholar, I'm displaying his most popular papers and books. And what we have are these are ordered by a number of citations. And so I'm looking at these citation numbers like 562 and 335 and 324. And I suspect this data will be right skewed. So what I did is I collected the numbers for his 30 most cited publications, and I put that in R. Now, let me give you an example of a bad assignment for this week and a good assignment. So here's an example of a bad assignment. So here I'm making up my R notebook, and you see right away I put in, I load in the Learn EDA package, and I read in the data, and I construct a histogram, and I plot the mid-summaries. And well, this particular assignment will get you a poor grade because all I see is our work. I just in our displays, and I want to see you writing a story which explains the process that you're going through to try to make a data symmetric. So let me contrast that with a good assignment. So here I start to tell a story. I'm looking for some data, and I looked for one of my friends, Val Johnson, his publication list, and so I created a data set consisting the citation count. So I'm basically giving some, making this data set a little more interesting. And then I explained that in order to do this assignment, I need to load in the Learn EDA package and load in the data. And as a start, I'll construct a graph of the citation counts. And it looks pretty right skewed, so I say that. And so I like to verify this lack of symmetry in a couple ways. And so we've talked about various ways this week in the notes. One way is to compute the letter values and plot the mid-summaries. And it looks like an increasing pattern. And notice that every time I construct a graph, I try to explain or what the message is behind the graph. And then I could look at a symmetry plot. It's another way of doing it. And you see the points fall above the red line, indicating that data is right skewed. Okay, so that this motivates some sort of suitable re-expression, and I'll try. First thing I'll try, I want to go down the ladder of expressions, and so I'll go down from a 1 power to a 0.5 power. So I'll take the square roots, and then has that made the data symmetric? Well, now maybe I'll try a stem and leaf diagram of the roots, and then I'll say, well, that looks a bit skewed, and then I'll try to demonstrate that it is skewed, and then eventually I want to find a re-expression which makes the data symmetric. So what you're doing is you're telling me a story that explains what you tried. You're reacting to all the output, and then hopefully you convince me that you found a reasonable re-expression to make the data symmetric. Okay, and again, as usual, if you got any questions about the homework, please feel free to email me, or you can visit me in my office. I'll be around most of the week in my office. Okay, thanks.